What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about Faraday Future. Give you a quick overview of some of the data points, break it down on what's really been moving it, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Faraday went down 22.61% on Tuesday. So really killing the momentum. $2.12 the low, 446 was the high. Even pre-market it did have a high of roughly around 506. So it did show a lot of signs that it wanted to go higher. Regrettably, Tuesday was a little bit more of a bloodbath for spec stocks such as Faraday. So that's what kind of killed the momentum. But I wanted to do a quick video on why Faraday is truly going higher and why it's getting more and more popular among retail. So I want to go over some things like that. So a lot of people on social media are saying that Faraday is the next Tesla killer, and the reason why it's going higher is because of operational updates. So as I've brought up in the past, last couple of Faraday PRs aren't that good. They're more associated to that kind of lower price vehicle that's coming out late 2025. But a lot of that is going to equate to a lot of dilution. And unfortunately, Faraday doesn't have the cash, so they're going to be resorting to a lot of notes. Even the last news that did come out wasn't all that great. Just one vehicle sold and is going to be delivered in January. So a lot of hype is around Faraday because of influencers and pumpers. So as bad as that sounds, but a lot of big accounts on social media have 400,000 plus followers are all saying that Faraday is a squeeze play and that everyone needs to get in. Very similar to what happened in May. And so back in May, you had a lot of big accounts saying, hey, short interest was in excess of 100% and it's going to go to the moon and whatever else. They were largely correct because it did go up 10,000 plus %. But this time around, similar nature, a lot of accounts are saying, hey, this is a squeeze play. Look at all the FTDs, which there is quite a lot. This is going to be the next big stock to really get in. So that's what gained a lot of eyes on it in a short time span. And at the same time, a lot of big money actually started to actually get in. Even based on Tuesday, these are all the transactions that did occur on the secondary market above $100,000. So big money definitely started to really look at it more closely. Even market makers did open up some of the chains as well for Faraday to roughly $22. So insinuating that potentially there could be a lot more upside coming associated to that. But for those individuals that are assuming like May is going to happen again, I don't see that being feasible because a couple points. One, back then the short interest was based on Ortex in excess of 100%, peaked at 128% or 128.85 on May the 10th. Now it is 30.73, so night and day difference between then and now. But more importantly, I think just Faraday has gained a very bad image among a lot of investors, including retail. So I think just Faraday operationally sucks. And I know that's kind of very blunt, but it's true. Faraday definitely is struggling, a very big struggling company, and it is going to need a lot of money in the foreseeable future. I think people are seeing that and learning, but at the same time, same as what I've posted on my last couple of videos, if you see more upside, if you see big pumpers are saying, hey, Faraday is going to go higher, you might as well ride the wave. But you need to be very, very cautious, only because back in May, a lot of people were saying, hey, you know what, I'm just going to sell next time it spikes after they kind of missed this. And that never actually came. So it just went down and down, and then they just kind of hold it. And so in my opinion, I think that a lot of investors don't want to make the same mistake, and they are selling out potentially early. So I think in general that could have also attributed in this kind of downtrend right here. So a lot of profit taking and whatever else. But as far as if there is still more upside, if the market does turn positive on Thursday, and if you see a lot of pumpers still really kind of pushing Faraday and kind of big money really in capital getting into Faraday, then yes, you're going to see a lot of upside. One thing I have noticed though, is kind of weird. All of those big accounts started to pump Faraday on the exact same day. So I don't know if maybe they were paid by a third party to potentially do that. But everyone has kind of stopped except one, finance lot. I brought them up on in the past on Twitter, but as far as, like I said, in order for it to continue to go higher, you need a lot more eyes on it. I think those pumpers do need to, or I guess I should call them influencers. Those influencers do need to really continue their hype and hyping it up. If not, then yeah, regrettably, I think Faraday is going to go down. So that's just my viewpoint on Faraday, what might be coming and everything else. Like I said, I think that there still is good opportunity for it to potentially go up, but at the same time, people are becoming less risky and less greedy, and they want to take profits earlier on. And you kind of notice that different kind of scenario from last time in May. So let me know your viewpoint on Faraday. Again, just for transparency, it is not operational. That is what is causing it to go higher, rather just more of a pump essentially. So let me know your viewpoint on Faraday. Do you disagree? Do you think that this is going to $100, $500? I've had some comments in the past saying that this is going to go up like considerably, and it would be really good if it does go up to those levels, but realistically, I don't see that being feasible whatsoever. So let me know your viewpoint on that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Pop over to my Patreon, where I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto, where I even gave yours truly a good buy signal at $1.70. Again, not really because of the operations, but rather if you see a wave and momentum building, might as well jump on board while you can. So that's just definitely worthwhile to pop over to my Patreon, link in the description below and also the comments. Happy New Year, everyone, and all the fun jazz. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.